Okay, I'm back again. I didn't know if this was really going to work at first, so I thought I would try something short and see how it went. But now that I know it's working, we can keep going. I won't guarantee you how long each video will be. We'll just play it by ear. Right now, I can't go live, which I'm disappointed about, but hopefully it will change in the future. Um, YouTube, Google, they're moving really slow about verifying telephone numbers, so that's what my holdup has been. I know the main question is going to be, well, how come we're not seeing your face? I'm not hiding behind the camera. You will see my face as soon as I can go live. I don't have a problem with anybody knowing what I look like. I have been on camera before. I have been on one or two panels. So it's not like people don't know what I look like. When I had my channel before, I didn't hide my face, but most of the time you will not see my face because it's not about what I look like. It's more about what I'm sharing with you. What I look like is not important. The information that I'm giving you and that you're giving me, that's what's important here, not about what I look like. So I wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way. Now, like I told you, there was something that I wanted to do with you and share with you in January, and I couldn't because I couldn't get my channel to work, but we're going to work with it now as limited as we are. About 23, 24 years ago, uh, one of my oldest and dearest friends, I'm actually my oldest godson's mom, and one of my friends took me to, if you know anything about Chicago, you know anything about what's gone on there, the famous Reverend Dr. Johnny Coleman had a huge church. I don't know if she still has it or not. On the south side of Chicago, well, actually a south suburb of Chicago. We went there for a Wednesday night service, and it was really interesting to me. And in this service, the Reverend asked us to have two sheets of paper and an envelope. Okay, well, I don't know what she called them, but I'll call them the ushers, passed us out, something to write with, and the envelopes and the two sheets of paper. So on one sheet of paper, we were supposed to write what our goals were, things that we wanted to obtain for the new year. Everything that we wanted to bring into our lives, things that we wanted to be good in our lives. And just for example, this isn't my real list, but I'm just going to give you some things. One of the things is there's a corner in my basement that I really want to get rid of the clutter in, and I just can't seem to get to that one little corner. So, yeah, wanted to take care of that. I wanted to make a promise to myself because this one is true. I'm really bad at cleaning out my vehicles, really, really bad. Yeah, it's not good. I have a puppy that is extremely, its fur is everywhere. I mean, it actually flies out the window when the windows are down and we're driving. So, yeah, I need to make a commitment to vacuum out my vehicle at least once a month. I have been known not to clean my car for months. It's not really nasty and dirty, it's just got dog hair everywhere, you know? So, I mean, it's a big deal. The weather takes care of, when it needs to be clean. It rains, it snows, all that good stuff. I can see out of the window, so I don't understand. Anyway, I knew that was something that I need to change. So that's one thing that I put on my list. Um, Say another thing. It's like you have friends. They're asking for advice all the time. They run to you with every problem in the world that they have. But then when you need someone to talk to, all of a sudden everybody is busy. So it's like, put on your list. Stop being everybody's therapist. You can't heal everybody. If you didn't go to school and they're not paying you $100 an hour, why are you listening to all that unnecessary stuff? That's crazy. especially when you're repeating the same thing over and over and over again. I told you to leave him alone. I told you he wasn't any good. Why are you dating a married man? I told you you need to stop investing your money in stupid stuff. Why do you keep doing this? And then every time something happens, here you run into me with a different problem. No, 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 no. Stop being everybody's therapist. Do something for yourself. That's another thing you can put on your list. Is something positive that you want to do. Make a commitment to do something that you love to do. Hey, if you love going to the spa, if you can't afford to because you're in this pandemic situation, own spa. Get yourself some, bath bombs and get yourself the machine and put your feet in and soak your feet and vibrate and all that stuff and do your nails at home. Or if you can afford to, save that money once every 3 months or whatever it is and do something for yourself. If that's not your thing and you love to go, I don't know, I don't understand why people do it, but some people love to gamble. If you love going to the boat or whatever it is, take $20, once a month and go have yourself dinner at the boat and then, play yourself, a penny machine for $20. If that's what decreases your stress, then do that for you. You got to start doing things for yourself. We live in a time right now. It's like everything is stressful. Just going to the grocery store is stressful. You have to find something that makes you happy and do that for yourself, not for your husband, not for your wife, your boyfriend, whatever it is, and not for your children, for you, because you deserve that. And so, okay, say those were, some of the things. I mean, we have the standard, oh, I need to lose 10 pounds. Oh, I really want to go to the gym and bulk up and all this stuff. Okay, do it then. Stop talking about it. Do it. You don't think you can make it to the gym? I tell you what, starting around, March, April, you can probably go to anybody's thrift store because I'm sure somebody turned in some weights, a rowing machine, a treadmill or something because, they got over the I really need to change my life in January thing. You can go there and get it for cheap. And if you're really committed to it, you can do it at home. You can turn on YouTube, you can turn on Hulu, you can turn on the Disney Channel, you can turn on just about anything, and you can find somebody working out, and you can follow that if you really want to do it. Hey, listen, if you're old school, you can go to the library. They still have video discs that you can play or whatever. If you really want to do it, you can find some person on YouTube that's working out. We have a lot of people that we see every day who have exercises and they're teaching this stuff. You can find them, and if you can't find them, drop me a comment. I will let you know some people that I watch, but the thing is, we got to stop watching and start doing. Yeah, I know, I'm guilty. Okay, now let's go over to the other side. Okay, the list of things that we want to do, we want to get into our lives, we want things to happen, we want to improve. This is what I did. A little bit different than what the Reverend suggested. She suggested making one list, folding that list up, and then if you do it in January, you come back in December and you go through and you check off everything that you were successful at, and you'll know what you did. I chose to put in another step. I made two lists of things that I wanted to accomplish. So if I made the list in January, then in June, I went and looked at that list and see how many things I had done and check those off. And then I know what I had left to do or want to accomplish before the end of the year. So I had two lists. Where can you put those lists? Someplace you can find them. If you like to read the Bible, put one list in one, chapter of the Bible that's your favorite, and put the other one that you'll see in December in the other list. I don't know. If you're still reading the 50 Shades of Grey, put one in the first book and then one in the last book. It's up to you. If you're not a book type person, we all have cell phones, whether you have Android or you have iPhone. Put your list, let's say on June 15th. Everything that you had on that list, you put it on June 15th. Then you go to December 15th of 2020, and you put that list on there. And that way you'll be able to see it there. If you're a calendar type person and you keep a hand calendar, because you may not want everybody in the house to see, your stuff splattered all on the big household calendar. Put it in your personal daily planner, and then you'll have it there, and you know that you can go there and look. Um, what the Reverend suggested is that you put it in a sealed envelope, and then you open it in December and see what you accomplished. I'm getting older, which is why I decided to do the to list and put them somewhere where I can find them. Because I may, forget what the hell I said that I wanted to do. So, yeah. If you're younger, you may not have that problem. Now, the next list, this is the things that you want to get rid of. The things that you want out of your life. You don't want to have to deal with it anymore. It's caused you a problem. It didn't feel good. It wasn't comfortable. Whatever it was. These are things that you want to get rid of or you want to stop doing. Whether it's things, places, people, whatever. Your list is for you. That's your own private business. Some things that I want to get rid of, again, you got that extra 10, 20, 40, 50, 100 pounds that you're carrying around. You want to get rid of that. You want to stop collecting clutter. When I was a kid, I used to take my mother's old purses and stuff it with sheets of paper. I don't know if I thought it was my money or whatever it was. And, she couldn't throw away these purses because I knew where each and every one of them was that I hid. And even, at my age now, I can't seem to get rid of paper. I collect a lot of paper. So now when I go certain places and they're like, "Do you want a receipt?" I'm like, "No. That's just another tree that, 2 years from now, I'm going to have to, get rid of." And then I start thinking, well, am I going to need this for something? Oh, I shouldn't throw this away. That's something that I need to get rid of. Things that I need to get rid of. People that you need to get out of your life. People who mean you no good. You're holding on to friendships that it's one-sided. You give, you give, you give, and when you call for your friend's like, "Oh no, I can't go shopping with you, or I can't go to the movies with you." It's always something else that they have to do. Is that really a good friend to you? That might be something you want to cut out of your life, something that you might want to get rid of. People borrowing money from you all the time and never pay back. Uh, I'm not one for loaning money. My whole thing about that is if I have a extra 10, 20 bucks and you need it and I can give it to you without hurting myself, then I'm going to give it to you and I don't expect it back, because the fastest way to lose a friend or a relative is to borrow them money and you don't pay it back. That's not good. But anyway, okay, so now that you've got your to list, you take your list of things that you want to keep, you want to improve. I know you can't read that, and that's for a good reason. Not that it's, all truth in here, but just let's say it is. Okay, so I got my list, I'm gonna tuck it in my book, and I got the other copy in December. Now here is the list of things that I want to get rid of. See, this is my bad list. Stop being codependent for your relatives. Every time one of your siblings call you on the phone for something, and you're like, "I don't want to hear this anymore. This is ridiculous. We've been over this for, the last 10 years, and it just, it's not getting better. Stop calling me with this craziness. I don't want to be bothered with it." Anyway, you take your piece of paper, you can fold it up, rip it up, tear it up, put it in a fireproof bowl. You can do this inside your house. You can do it outside your house. Whatever it is that you feel comfortable with. You could shred it if that's what you want to do, but the significance when we were in the church service was the burning, which is actually what they call the ceremony. It was the burning, meaning that you burn out all negative stuff in your life. But some people don't want to do that. So if you want to bury it, feel free to do that. And like I said, if you're a more modern person and you want to shred it, feel free to do that. But just for the sake of how I learned it, that's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to burn it. If I can make the lighter work. And it doesn't look like it wants to work. Well, anyway, you got the point. You put it in the bowl, you light it on fire, you watch it burn. While you're doing that, you're praying to your higher power. If you're a Christian, you're praying to God. If you're a Buddhist, you're praying to Buddha. You're a Hindu, whoever that is. Whatever your deal is, that's what you do. You pray and you ask God to take that stuff out of your life, to let it be gone, to make it less painful for it to leave. Because sometimes people put a lot of deep stuff on their list that they want to go away. So it's not, it's not always easy. So you're praying while you're doing this. And once you do this, if you feel comfortable enough to, have your best friend or your closest relative, and if you want to share that with them so that they can help you through the process of letting stuff go, it makes it easier. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, please reach out. There's counseling available. Catholic Charities is one that you can go to for free counseling. Every state, almost every city, has some place that you can go to get counseling if you can't afford it. You have a Salvation Army. You have a St. Vincent de Paul. You have some place that you can go to help you to get through whatever your situations are. And they can refer you to other places, based on what your need may be to help get through it. And my last thing, and I've told this many times to many people, if you live in, especially if you live in a small place and everybody knows everybody and everybody knows something about somebody and your business is going to get back to somebody. Find a homeless person on the street who, especially in the wintertime, they want to be warm and they want a meal. Offer that person a meal, something warm to drink, and an extra $10 or $20. They will probably follow you anywhere. Take them to McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, whatever it is. Buy them a meal, get yourself something, and say, all you have to do is sit here and listen to me talk. Nothing that I say to you is going to make sense. But that's all I want you to do. And once we finish this conversation, then I'm going to give you the extra money, and you can go do whatever it is you want to do with it. No questions asked. They will sit there and listen to you. And if you need to do that once a week or once a month or whatever it is, do that. At least you're getting rid of it. And this is a person that doesn't care anything about you or your business. So you don't have to worry about it going anywhere. What was most important is that you got it off of your mind. You were able to let it go. And that was what was most important. You were able to get rid of something that was tearing you up inside. And the more that you can talk about it, the less it's going to hurt you. So that is my suggestion on that. I appreciated that service, and I have been doing this every year for the last 22, 23 years. And it doesn't matter if I do it in January, February, March, April, whenever I do it, as long as I span it out. If I start in April, then I'm going to continue, and my ending part of the year would be March for whatever it is that I wanted to do. I hope that this helps you, and I hope that you make this a part of your new year whenever you start your new year. Whenever that is. do it. See if it helps you. And let me know. And if you think it's something else that can be added to it, let me know. Share your thoughts with me about it. Again, thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.